Let's start tonight by welcoming everyone to the July challenge. We have, we're going to start, we're going to do like a pecking order here, and we're going to recognize the people who have never missed a challenge from when it started. And if I mess anybody's name up or anything like that, let me know. But Carol, you've been here to every challenge, have you not?
Yes.
Okay. And then Katie's gone on another trip. We'll be getting pictures from her. And she has been on every Zoom. Dawn has been, not on every Zoom, every challenge. Dawn has been on every challenge. Am I not correct, Dorothy?
Yes.
Yes. And Marcia, you have been on every challenge. Pickering, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Dorothy has been. So that's a lot of people that's never missed any challenges. That's exciting that we've gotten to spend all that time together. Now, I think, Marcia, how many challenges did you miss? 2? Because you got back in and you haven't left.
Just one. One.
You just one.
Yes.
And I don't think you were in the September one, the very first one. I don't think you knew about that one, did you?
No, I was. Oh,
you in that one too?
Yes.
So you only missed one challenge. So that's really good. Okay. And then coming back, we have, who said something?
No.
Nobody? So Bev, you're back for challenge number
3.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
And Rhonda, which challenge, how many challenges is this for you? What have you missed?
Number 4. This is number 4.
Wow.
So you've only missed 1 too. That's awesome. And Ken, do you know how many you've missed?
I think I only missed the first one.
There you go. So you see there, we have a lot of people here just like have been in every challenge. Missing one is just figuring out how much you miss them.
I missed a few.
And in addition, we have Dina and Peace is back. And Tony and Dick are back. They haven't been in every challenge. Carolyn and Cheryl are back. I guarantee you Cheryl wanted to be here tonight and she's forgotten about that it's Tuesday. That's happened to her before and it really upsets her. Here in the challenge for the first time is our granddaughter Stephanie. I don't know if y'all caught the last name, Stephanie Torres. And when we did the Fitbit, a lot of people from the room were there, and so they persuaded her that she was really missing something. Colleen is not in this challenge. She's going to be doing some travel. So we're going to miss her, but it looks like she's still going to show up for some of the Zooms. So, yay, that's good.
I think I only missed 1 when I was pregnant, like when I had the baby.
That's right. You have only missed 1. Well, now it's going to be 2. Yeah. Unless Mama twists her arm.
Well, it's been so busy.
I agree with you that you shouldn't do it because I could see by you coming in and doing points out of necessity, it was really stressing you. I could tell that.
The last week, I mean, it was hard to even.
And we do still have that wanting to at least get right going on. So I'm
back in August.
That's right. You'll be back in August, and that's the nice thing about this. You can do that. Jessica and I see a lady named Tide Song. I'm going to assume they've come to us from the coach that posted a message asking, was there a coach who would allow her people to come into their room? We discussed that, Marcia, Dorothy, and I, and Jerry. And Jerry's not going to be back in here at this time, or as of today, he's not. Sometimes he changes his mind, and so that's always possible. But all of us agreed that having more people in the room would be better. It wouldn't detract from anything, and we're all helping each other anyway. So we told the other coach to feel free and extend the invitation to her people if they wanted to join us in this challenge. And that would be, I haven't talked to them. I've written them. They have not answered me back as yet. And it's an assumption on my part that Jessica and Tide Song are both probably members of this other lady's team that's going to be visiting with us for this challenge. And then I want to also welcome those who are watching the Zoom recorded. Welcome to the challenge. Before I go any further, I want to share with all of you about Tony and Dick, about appreciating them, because the spouses of health coaches, and it can be female or male, they don't really get credit for what they do. And we can't do what we do if they don't do what they do. I mean, Tony does more housework than me. So there's a lot behind the scenes that the spouses do that make this possible that everyone's not aware of. Dorothy would, thank you. You guys got a hand, and thank you guys. Dorothy wants a man who's really good with computer skills. So then she'll be happy, right, Dorothy?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, but the spouse of the person who's actually the health coach, they really do equal to what the health coaches do, because they have to pick up the slack where we no longer are performing. Dr. Anderson is on a mission to get America healthy, and it's not just going to happen because America is a sick nation. Our children will never know the world that we all have known. If you wonder why Dorothy, Marcia, Dick, Tony, and I give ourselves to this, we can ask them, but I'm going to answer for myself. And I have had the privilege to share other journeys as a certified health coach for Take Shape for Life long before there was a challenge. My greatest success story is in the room, but so are many others. When I joined the first challenge, I was very interested in the buzz. I asked people to come along with me. I had no clue what any of us were going to experience. When I heard you didn't have to be on our program to participate in the challenging, that was puzzling. So I joined and watched, and oh my goodness, I saw instantly the potential to reach so many other people. As far as Dorothy and Marcia, do you want to comment as to why you give so much of your energy and your time to the challenge? Because the challenge is something we don't get paid for. We do this for love and from our heart. We pay, we get in the challenge just like the rest of you do. But do either of you want to make a comment on that subject?
I will.
Okay.
I see the success of my friends and family just by being in the challenge. And to me, that's important.
Marcia?
I think that's true. Knowing that they watch you, all of my clients, the ones that have maintained their health and everything, I'm having a time getting them to join the challenge. But they keep seeing how well, and I keep saying, well, I think the challenge is what's helped me, and I think some of them are beginning to sway towards maybe, but they all say after the summer.
Well, they don't know. There's people sitting in front of us right now that they knew about the challenge probably from since number one. But if you don't know what it is, then you can't overlook it. That's why it's so important for us to just continue to share, just like you've been doing, Marcia. Marcia and Dorothy had their own rooms. The ones in the first challenge will remember this. And because they didn't get 10 people in their room, they merged their room with our room, and we've been together ever since. Every coach can have their own room if they want to. However, we don't see any reason to, and we like it just the way it is. Yeah. So, Dorothy, you want to, I'll let you do that nurse's call now if you want to, and then we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping for the challenge.
I have to say the nurse's call was inspiring to me. It was Frida Keller, and they had a guest speaker, and she was a client, not a coach, just a client. Her name was Candace Henry. She started January of this year. She weighed 350 pounds. She lost 17 pounds in the first 2 weeks. She's lost 140 pounds since January.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
Yes,
Yeah.
and her doctor recommended the program to her.
No.
And I think she's going to attend the convention.
Wow.
Those who are going to the convention, you might get a chance to meet her.
And the convention is here in Orlando, so if anybody wants to tag along, let me know. They do have a night when you can attend. It's the opening night when they're here. Well, thank you, Dorothy. Was there more?
No, they had questions and answers, but that was the most important part of it. I think it was an amazing story.
Yeah.
She's still got 70 more pounds that she wants to lose if the doctor agrees.
Yeah.
And she's 100% compliant.
Yeah. All right.
It does make a difference.
And Carol has lost 50 pounds,
Mhm.
which she is taking care of. I'm telling you, she's watching it. And she continues to lose. And Bev, how much have you lost?
I've lost 52.
I
Wow.
know. Right there.
Great. That's great.
And then Rhonda, you lost how much?
No, I'm not telling.
Oh, no, that's true. And I knew that. But she took 3 years to do it, and she is maintaining her weight and doing it in fashion.
Good.
So, Dick and Marsha, how much did you guys lose?
I lost 57.
74, 36 for the last 2 days.
Marsha, Novita, are you sharing?
Yeah, sure. I lost almost 40 pounds.
Awesome. Congratulations. And Tony, do you remember what you lost?
Well, somewhere in the 40s. I think it was 38 and 40 pounds when I.
Got it. That was it. And Colleen, how much did you lose?
When I was on Take Shape, I lost 50, and then I got pregnant.
But
And then since I've done the challenges after the baby, so I've only done 3 challenges after the baby, I've lost about 10 pounds or so.
No, congratulations.
After I had the baby, I didn't do that challenge right away. So I've lost a couple pounds each challenge.
Well, I've said the same thing in every challenge. I don't lose or gain any when I do the challenge. I just stay the same.
Yeah.
And
Why do you come to the challenge, Tony? I was really happy when you decided to this time, and Dick decided to also.
for this challenge,
Yeah.
well, I thought about it and I said, I don't know if I want to do this again. And then I started thinking of all the people and all the little things that I hear and all the people in the challenge that I've met and all over. And I said, yeah, I got to get in the challenge because I got a few words to say once in a while.
Okay, that's cool. And,
So, yeah, I enjoy it very
you
much.
get back in, huh? How are you feeling? You were sick there for a while.
Yeah, it's fun. The challenge is fun and it makes me stay just where I want to be.
Good.
In weight. I don't want to gain. I don't want to lose any. I'm happy at 182, 183 pounds.
No.
And I've kept it for the last, 3 years now
Yes.
since I lost my weight.
Yes.
And the challenge has helped me stay that way
All right.
because I said I'm going to stay the same weight. I'm not going to gain. I'm not going to lose.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, Dick, how about you, hon?
Why did you come back in the challenge?
Because I liked it before, and I was just got out of the hospital the last time. I was tired, I'll tell you that.
How you feeling?
I feel pretty good.
Well, that's great.
Now,
He's doing better.
I'm taking so much medication now that it's unreal.
But you're feeling better?
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Let's share my screen. Let's get to what I prepared. So I went back and I did a little bit of research on our challenges so we could update ourselves on actually what's taken place. And those that were in all of the challenges, they'll remember each and every one of these. And in the first challenge, we only had one presidential director and their downline. And the way the little hotel worked, we had 5,164 players in that and 360 teams. And on the very last day, we ended up in second place, which was you know, we were on it. We were really motivated. In that challenge, taking into consideration all 360 teams, there was 15,043 pounds lost. Then at that time, they were doing 6 weeks challenges. Then in January 12th to February 22nd, that was a 6 weeks challenge as well. And what they did is, instead of having a lot of hotels for different teams, they put everybody in one, and we ended up with 15,100 players. We had 721 teams, and we ended up in second place there, and that really was an accomplishment. The powers to be decided after the second challenge to go ahead and put continuous challenges on. So as people, it works for a lot of reasons. As people get on and off the 5-in-1 program, it's really good to throw them in the challenge, and they can get supported by all the information. And then it's really good for people who are not on the 5-in-1 that are using other programs to lose their weight. And it keeps, you know, the habits of health are the habits of health. It doesn't matter which way you're using to accomplish it. In the end, what we're all looking for is a lifestyle that promotes health and prevents disease. In March, 4,664, 383 teams. We came in 11th place. Overall, we lost 17,081 pounds. April, you can see the numbers. And May, we moved back up to 4th place. In June right now, we're sitting at 6th place, but all of the pounds have not been calculated. People are still weighing in. But if you add up what has been lost in the challenges at this point, it equals 72 tons. And you know that has to be impacting the health of America, because these are people that are all over the United States. So I would say that is Dr. Anderson's dream and what he's trying to accomplish. Anybody have any comments they want to make or any questions?
Let's be first this time.
Oh,
Yes.
things come up, people forget. So we'll see. So we're going to explain, for the benefit of the new people, how this works. And this is like a virtual hotel. We've all checked into our hotel. In the lobby, that is the challenge wall. We can hear what other teams are saying and doing. We can also, in the lobby, you know, see the contests that are being announced each week. Each week there's a new contest. Marsh is actually going to start covering the challenge wall, because I think a lot of good information is being missed that we could be sharing with each other. Rhonda's really good about covering the wall. And the wall is Rhonda, would you tell them why you enjoy the wall? The challenge wall?
Well,
Because a lot of people miss that. I'm one of them. That's why I can't speak to it.
there's just a lot of information that's being shared by people, and you just never know what tidbits you're going to pick up from different exercise routines to even the cute names that people come up with themselves. I've gotten a kick out of, you know, they're not using their name like you know, Jim. You're using something else, and that's always cute too.
Yeah. And then their stories are.
And yeah, their stories are awesome, and some are super long, some aren't so long, but it's just you learn a lot. You learn a lot by just reading through what people are sharing.
So we're going to try to incorporate that into our Zooms, and Marcia's going to try to bring the most interesting, and we'll share that at night.
That's awesome. That's good, because there's a ton of information. So that's great that she's going to decipher some of that for us.
And feel free to bring some yourself, or even like you do all the time and mentioning it in the room. Many times you mention something in the room and I go look for it just because that you brought it to our attention. But I really want to start incorporating that into our efforts there. So in the hotel we have a room, and that is just for our team. There is where we have private conversations, get to know and support each other. Does everyone know how to bookmark the Meltdown Challenge login? Anybody here not know? Okay. So I'll wait and see if anybody else has the need, and they're always welcome to reach out, contact me, or even just post it on the wall. Reporting problems to Meltdown Challenge, just go to the contact us. It's up by your picture, by your name, and drop that down, and they do respond quickly, and they do fix the problems that you have. I was going to go over the lobby and all of that, but I'm not going to do that because there's no one here that isn't well versed in it.
Mhm.
For those not on the 5-in-1, on the challenge wall, you can use the lean and green recipes. You can use the meal plans. You can use the 100-calorie snacks. It's a good idea to keep food and exercise logs. You can use the exercise videos. You can also do the Stop Challenge Choose. Dorothy, why don't you speak a little to the Stop Challenge Choose for the new people who are in the room? Do you mind?
No, it's really good because if you do what it says, you will stop whenever you feel like you want a snack, or you want to buy that something in the grocery store, or in many parts of your life. If you stop and think about it and challenge yourself as to whether it's going to get you to your goal, and then make your choice. But always go through those 3 steps.
Mhm.
For me, the stop is at the grocery store,
Yeah.
because it's easier to say no at the grocery store than when I get it home. That's for me. Yeah.
Anybody else want to contribute on that Stop Challenge Choose? Because that to me really is powerful in getting done what you really want to do. No? Okay. So Dr. A's free ebook, I can make that available to, let's go here and let me show you. This is the free ebook. Anyone that wants it, just make it known in the room or email me. I will see that you get a free copy of it and read it at your leisure. The other is our quick start guide.
Mhm.
The way we do our program is just a healthy way of eating. And when you're not using our products, you've actually moved yourself into the maintenance side of it. It's just about being healthy. And the 5-in-1 program, which is the quick start guide explaining it to you without the meal replacements, can work for you as well. And the rules for us
Edamame.
are to eat within 30 minutes, 1 hour after waking. Eat every 3 hours, never go 4 hours without eating. Avoid carrots, corn, peas, potatoes, onions, edamames, and Brussels sprouts. How many of you could say that without looking at it? That's so burned into our brains. No fruit, no alcohol, no sugar. Drink at least 64 ounces of water or half of your weight in water. Always measure your food. A lot of times you're cheating yourself. It's not that you're eating more than you should. It's the fact that you're not eating enough. A 9-inch plate is very good with helping you with your portions. 25% protein, 25% starch, and 50% vegetable. All of us should be taking an omega-3. And if you're not on the 5-in-1 program, then you need to take a multivitamin. And be sure and replace your electrolytes, because if you're drinking all of your water, you're going to be losing electrolytes as you urinate. The meditation is here again. Did you know about it, Rhonda? You're the only,
No, I sure didn't.
Yeah, I think you're the only one in the room that doesn't know it's starting up again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And the start date is July 13th.
Thank you.
For anyone that's hearing this for the first time, Deepak Chopra and Oprah have been for years now putting on 4 meditations a year, and they're for 21 days. And I'm just as sorry for those to end as I was when the challenge would end. But if you want this information again, just message me, put it in the room, and we will help you. We will resume the Habits of Health class next week. For those that don't know, we started taking Dr. A's Habits of Health and putting them to use. We have 15 minutes in our Zoom that we spend on that. So we'll pick up there next week. And if you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal and not to people or to things. That's the last word, and I let Albert Einstein have it.
It's a good word.
So that's all I have this evening. Does anyone else have anything else they'd like to offer before we close? No? Huh?
I said, we're glad you're done.
Did anybody understand, Jan? I think it's Jan. Yeah,
Yeah.
bless her heart. You're sounding like a tin man.
Yeah.
We're glad. Go ahead,
Jan?
Dorothy.
Tell Jan, type it on chat if you can.
There is something on chat.
Well, that was Dorothy. I got that one.
Dawn was trying to get on but couldn't get on. They've got a storm going on down where they are.
Okay, well, I'm just glad everybody's back. I'm excited about the room, the 19 people.
Yes, yes.
I told Rhonda that I thought we'd have 20. We're at 19. It's not over.
Pretty darn close.
Yeah, I think.
We got more.
Huh?
There's more coming.
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Yeah, there's more that have been invited that haven't signed on yet, but I'm sure they're coming.
Right. And I actually know of a couple that have said they're coming that aren't in there yet. So we'll wait and see. But welcome back, everybody.
All
Thank you,
right.
thank you.
Good to see everybody.